Hello and welcome to Groove, Sing, and All the Things. I'm your host, Amy Hailstone. Today on the podcast, we're going to talk about why taking a break sometimes might be the best thing for your music. Again, I'm Amy from Amy Hailstone Studios. I've been teaching guitar for over 30 years. I've been a vocal and performance coach for nearly a decade. I love to teach my students how to sing and play with less tension and more freedom. So we live in like a hustle culture, don't we? Like everybody's got to, if you stop, you lose, right? Everybody's got to keep going, hustling and, rise and grind type of thing. It can feel competitive. You're supposed to be practicing, learning, writing, posting, performing. It can start to feel like a thankless job, especially when you're learning to sing or to play and you're trying to do all of this while like taking care of your house, paying your bills, taking care of your car, whatever it is. We all have a lot of things to do. So it adds stress and it adds to that feeling of hurry. I need to hurry up and learn this to get ahead. So stress adds tension. It won't help you. It will hurt you. And when you're so busy with your regular job and the stresses of life, music can definitely suffer. And then we add to that the things that are stressing us out. So try to be okay with where you are. Try to tell yourself that everything is as it should be. And you'll get back to your music as soon as you can. Sometimes that break is just exactly what you need. And you might even feel more refreshed and excited having been away from learning and practicing for a week or two. And it's just such a joy to get back to it because pushing ourselves and willing something to happen can be very stressful and just cause mental and physical fatigue. And when you're more accepting of where you are in your life and to be thankful for like what you have and what you've learned and the fact that you just keep getting a little bit better every day, that's such an easier approach to life. And maybe not for like type A personalities, but even for those folks, something to work towards, I would say. But so how can taking a break help? Again, it might be the best thing to do in the moment. So try not to feel stressed when you're dealing with other obligations, or even if you choose to take a break, let it go and accept that this time away is to deal with other things and maybe to simply rest. And then when you get back to your music, you are going to feel more ready and excited to jump in and move forward. So we can only push ourselves for so long. It's better to take our physical and mental health into perspective when trying to keep so many things in our lives going smoothly. Again, just accept that sometimes we need to take a break. We don't need the added stress. And sometimes our progress is hindered when we put too much pressure on ourselves to learn the next thing, to get better every day. Do. Step back, reassess, take some time. Maybe you just want to go for a walk. Maybe you just skip one practice session. That's fine. Like however much of a break you feel like you need to take. You could take a night and just watch TV. Do nothing else. Don't put all these things that you have to get done. Give yourself a break sometimes. Like seriously. So we have our priorities, and music is definitely one of our priorities. Singing, playing, writing, or all three. But again, pushing ourselves to do everything all the time can just take a toll. And ultimately, I think you'll probably learn more and get more accomplished when you take breaks. And another thing that when you take a break, maybe you want to spend a little bit more time with family and friends. I remember years of my life spent in somewhat isolation. I would just go to work and I would go home and see my family like for holidays, but other than that, I really didn't see much of them. My everyday life was just going to work and practicing and going to music class. Most of my time alone was spent learning songs and techniques for class and not much else. And I probably missed out on quite a few family things and potential friendships because my focus was elsewhere. And I didn't really have a good balance in my life. So the moral of that story here is try not to neglect having friendships and spending time with your family while you're in pursuit of your musical goals. Try to find a balance and know that it's okay if you take time out to spend with friends or, again, just to do nothing and enjoy your life. You don't have to be working towards your goal every minute of every day or, working and doing all the obligations that we have. When we do have a little downtime, yes, most of the time we're going to practice, but give yourself a break. Let yourself have some fun. Hang out with friends. Do nothing. Do whatever makes you happy. Maybe it's a trip to a museum. Take time to go out to a really nice dinner with your whoever you want to go with. Just slow down and enjoy your life a little bit more, because music will be there when you get back. And again, you might even do better. You might accomplish more when you get back from that break and you have taken some of the pressure off of yourself. And I don't know, just, change your perspective a little bit. Like everything, all your goals are still going to be there when you get back, and you can still reach all of them in a more relaxed way. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just food for thought from someone who's done all of those things, but I don't think I was ever really afraid to take breaks. And sometimes I would, show up to my lesson, and I'd say, well, I didn't get much practicing done this week. And my coach at the time, Brett, he said, sometimes it's good to give your voice a break and your mind a break. You're fine. And he was right. Like the muscle memory came right back. I was a little bit more relaxed and open to learning new things. And so he's the one that kind of taught me that. And then my coach, Ron, he's the one that taught me that, accept where you are every day. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Be thankful for where you are. Be thankful for every note that you play, every note that you sing, and accept it. And again, be thankful that you have the ability to do these things and that you're working towards learning more of what you can already do. So keep the course, keep working towards your goal, give yourself some grace, enjoy your life, do some of the things you really want to do while you're pursuing your musical goals as well. All right, thanks so much for joining me today on Groove Singing All the Things. Again, sign up below and I'm going to send you over that PDF I made, 5 steps on how to really learn a song. So I break down 5 steps while you're learning a song. I share this series of steps to make the process of learning a song easier and more enjoyable. Because when you first tackle a song, it can be a little overwhelming. And if you try to do the whole thing at once, again, too much pressure on yourself, right? So I show you how to break it down into 5 steps. And when you're done, you will really know the song. You'll have a song ready to sing or play at a moment's notice because you really know it. All right, thanks again for joining me today on Groove Singing All the Things, and we'll see you in the next episode.